And here are my 3 free best bets for you. Let's go. What's up, guys? It's your boy Noble Living back with another DYF bets video where I'm trying to break down my best bets for the day. And I've got 3 games that I really like today that I want to share with you all. You can see our record right here. Last night we did not have the best of days. We actually got swept on the board the other way. We got clapped. 0 for 3 on the day. Malcolm Brogdon didn't show up, couldn't score a lick. He was 3 for 9, so hard to forget the over on his points there. Jamal Murray didn't really get his points either, man. I thought he was going to be able to score more. It was a lower scoring game. I was a little disappointed with that. But, you know, Jokic is doing his thing, so shout out to the Nuggets for getting that done. But Murray points don't cover for us. And then Landell hooks on he grabbed 4 rebounds. He did end up hooking. I did say during the video that you should try to tease it down, but I did put officially that I wanted his 4.5 rebounds. So we did hook on that. So tough day. We're still over 500 though. You can see our record right here. So listen, today we're going to bounce back. We're going to get to it. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this video because it's been a rough week, but I know the turnaround is coming. And when the turnaround comes, you guys know I'm going to heat up and you know I'm going to get hot. So you don't want to be on the sidelines when that happens. So let's go and dive into these plays today. So for my first best bet of the day, I am going to an NBA pick. I'm going to the spread, and I'm taking the Warriors in the first half. It opened up at -3.5. Now it's at -4.5 for majority of the books. The best book has the odds right now is -112 on FanDuel's. And listen, guys, I'm going with the gut play on this one. I'm not going to bog you down with a whole bunch of numbers and stats and trends and angles on this. I'm going to be 100. I'm going to be honest with you. The Warriors got to win this game. It's a must win. And they did not see themselves losing to the Lakers 4-1, and I don't see them losing to the Lakers 4-1 in all honesty. This is a Warriors championship team. I'm not saying that they're going to win this series, even though I do think there's a good chance they can come back and win this series, but I do think they're going to win tonight at home. They're going to defend the home court, and they're going to give it a shot back in LA. And listen, in all honesty, LA won the games that they needed to win, and they can afford to take tonight off. I don't think they're going to throw in the towel, but I do think that there's a good chance that they might, you know, play AD a little bit less, let LeBron rest up a little bit, because, I mean, let's be honest, like, they're playing a lot of minutes. A lot of these games are coming close down to the wire, so there's not a lot of rest time. And then let's look at what happened in the last series against the Grizzlies, right? The rest of the Lakers squad, they went on the road. They stole one game on the road in taking game 1. Game 2, you know, wasn't really a matchup. They chilled. Game 3, they take care of business at home. Game 4, they take care of business at home. Then they go back to Memphis and lose in Game 5, close it out in Game 6. I think we're going to see something very similar again today, just for the mere fact that, again, LeBron is older, AD isn't really giving us back-to-back games, and I think they took advantage of the home court advantage of the last 2 games, and I think the Warriors get it done. It's a pretty large spread right now, so that's why I'm going with the first half. As always, you guys know in the NBA playoffs, I don't really typically take any pre-game lines. I typically always wait for the live lines because this is a big game of runs, and the number that you want, you typically will be able to get. So I do like the Warriors in the first half at the -4.5 here, but I think if you wait a second, you might be able to get at -1.5 or better value on the money line. But let's go with the Warriors in the first half here, and I think they cover the full game spread as well. For the second best bet of the day, I'm going to head over to the baseball diamond. It is Wednesday, guys, and you guys know on Wednesday it is travel day in baseball, so that means that games are starting a whole lot earlier. Due to the time that I put out these picks, I typically try not to include some of the early games in these videos, so this way you have the ability to actually grab all the picks that I give. But if you do want some of my early games in the MLB, make sure you're joining the Telegram. The link is below. Shoot me a message out there. Let me know what you're looking at, and let me know if you want a specific angle and specific game, and I can do a little bit more research into it. But for one of the later games that I really like, I do like the Astros on the money line. I think we're getting really good value here at about -120. So we have Christian Javier on the mound, and we've got him going against Griffin Canning in this one. And I think we do have a pretty big pitching mismatch here, especially for the price that we're getting at. Like I said, the Astros at -120, I really like that value. Now, Griffin Canning, he's been all right this year for the Angels, but in his last start, it was truly his worst one of the year. He went 5 innings. He gave up 6 base hits. He had 5 earned runs, 3 walks, including 1 home run. So you can see it was a pretty rough start all the way around. And then the other thing that I took a note of of is that he also only had 3 strikeouts in that game. And if you look at his overall strikeout numbers, he's only had one game where he's gone over 4 strikeouts in a game. So he typically averages around 4 strikeouts or so. And that means that he's not missing a lot of bats. And truthfully, against this Astros team, you're going to need them to miss a lot of bats, because when they get those base runners on and when they get people in scoring position, they know how to take advantage of it. And then Christian Javier on the other side for the Astros, he's pitched decently well. He's 2-1 this year. He's got a 3.54 ERA. But what really stands out to me is how well he's pitched against this very similar Angels squad last season. So last year, he actually faced the Angels for 16 innings of work, and he had a 2.25 ERA. He also had 31 strikeouts in those 16 innings. So basically 2 strikeouts per inning, and he also held the Halos to about a .193 batting average. That is really, really strong numbers. So because the Angels have a very similar squad, Javier, he's decent form. I expect him to take care of business today against this team. Griffin Canning, I think it's a tough spot for him. So give me the Astros at good value here on the money line. So for my last best bet of the day, I'm going with a 2-team money line parlay, a 2-team steamer on this one. So the odds are not going to be the exact accurate because of the Braves money line. I got it around like -190 on my book, but I think every book might have it a little bit different just because they haven't announced the starting pitcher just yet. So the run line and the total lines are not out just yet. So that number might change a little bit, but I got the Braves money line, and I'm going to parlay that with the Knicks money line. So first, let's go to the Braves money line. The Braves are, if not the best, one of the best teams in baseball right now. They're one of the top teams in all the MLB, and they have all facets of their game working for them. I'm talking about hitting, fielding, pitching, the bullpen. It's all working in unison right now. Like I mentioned before, because there's no starting pitcher announced, we don't have any real odds on this one. But regardless of that, I think this is just a tough matchup for the young pitcher, Brian Bello, who's going for the Red Sox. Now, he got run support in his last start to carry him to a win against the Jays, but he still gave up 6 hits, 4 runs, and 1 home run in that game. And truthfully, against a Braves offense that's been really hot, that's at home, they're top 5 in league in terms of runs per game, that's going to be really tough to go against. And yeah, does the Braves pitching matchup matter? It does, but I don't really think it's going to be that big of an effect on this game. I think it's just a really tough spot for a really hot team, for a veteran team that is, yes, dealing with injuries, but they're still overcoming it and they're hitting the bat really well. So because of that, I want to go with the Braves on the money line, and I'm going to parlay that with the Knicks on the money line. And truthfully, this is just another gut play for me, right? This is a must-win game for the Knicks. They're going to play hard. It's at MSG, and truthfully, I can't lay the -4. I think the Knicks are winning, but I don't think they're going to cover that -4. If they do win, it might come down to like 1 or 2 points. And truthfully, 59% of the bets are on the Heat, including 74% of the money. So that tells you everybody's on the Heat right now, and I'm not just buying it just straight up like that. I think the Knicks can give us 1 win here at home. They can play hard. I think Julius Randle might be able to figure it out. Jalen Brunson might have a big game. So because of that, I think the Knicks, there's some great value on them here, and then I'm going to parlay that with the Braves on the money line. All right, guys, well, that's it for me today. Hopefully, we can get some wins on the board today. I'm feeling really good about this slate. Like I said, we got baseball all day. I love Wednesdays for that exact reason. And then we got 2 great NBA games. I will have a few other plays in as well. I think I like a few player props in those that I'm going to check out. So there's going to be a lot of opportunity to make money today. So we're looking for a big bounce back day. And as always, I want to bounce back with y'all. So let me know some of the picks that you're looking at. If it's an underdog, it doesn't matter. If it's a long shot, it doesn't matter. If you got a little 2-3 team steam parlay, let me know as well, because I love to tail it. I'm trying to make some money with y'all, so make sure that you're tapped into the videos. Like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, dictate your fate and make some money, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Let's get it.